everybody. Welcome. I have a few minutes before my next client, so I figured I would come in and go live for a minute to introduce you to my new favorite diffuser. Before we get into that, I'm Karen Slack, and thank you for taking, I guess if you're in the group, then you already know that I'm Karen Slack. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and to be part of this group. In this group, I like to share combinations of tips and tricks for styling and product knowledge and tools and what have you that I experienced along my day as a stylist. I've been a stylist for 21 years, a cosmetologist here at Unique Beauty I've had Unique Beauty open since 2011, so about going on 8 years this December. And I've been doing hair, like I said, for 21 years, and that's a decent amount of time. So hopefully we can share some inspiration on here and different tips and tricks and ideas from what I've experienced along the way. Take what works for you, leave what doesn't. We share a lot of tips and tricks and a lot of different products and a lot of different styling tools. So take what works and leave what doesn't. But today I wanted to talk about a diffuser. Quite often our blow dryers will come with a diffuser. I have one that came with my most recent blow dryer that I enjoy. Most of the time they kind of look like this, and they kind of have a wide base, and they have these little fingers. Some of them, like if you notice, this one has holes so the air can come out in the fingers, which is kind of nice. But my diffuser of choice recently has been this one. And I'm actually going to start carrying it here at the salon. If you notice, if you can see, there we go. This is a little bit more of a universal diffuser. It has inside, if you can look and see, it like stretches out so that it can fit onto most blow dryers that have more of a skinny nozzle. If your blow dryer has a bigger, fatter nozzle, then it won't fit on there. But sometimes these skinny nozzles kind of range in sizes. So this one is nice because it fits right in there, slides right on, and I don't have to worry, I don't worry about it popping off or falling off or what have you. So I enjoy this one. The beautiful thing about this diffuser is it has different heads. Give me a second. So I can take the head right off. This one. This helps to see where the air is going to come out. The air obviously is going to be dispersed and spread out amongst the diffuser. And this has bendable, almost like a bristle. They're like a harder, more solid bristle, but they're softer in the fact that they're more of a rubber bristle. So they're flexible. I like this one. I find that this is the one that I go to most of the time. I like it because I can put it on the hair and the bristles, I can put it on and slide it in, and the bristles aren't hard. They kind of mold to the shape of the head, and it allows me to get that diffuser in there so that I can get some air into the root. A diffuser's purpose, so once you get your new blow dryer, don't just throw it away thinking you're never going to use it until you've explored it. A diffuser's purpose, when you put it on the blow dryer and you turn the blow dryer on, it spreads out the air. If you put your diffuser on and you turn your blow dryer on and you hold your hand out, the air diffuses and you feel it all across your hand. Whereas without the diffuser, it's more focused in your palm. And with your concentrator, it's really focused. So we'll get to a conversation about our concentrators another day. But don't automatically throw these tools away thinking, I don't need them, because they do come in use. Diffusers are great for people with curls and great for people with wave to help to encourage their natural texture as you dry it. Most of the time with a diffuser, you can turn it on low with either a high heat or a medium heat, depending on your texture. That would be something that I'd want to visit with you in person to help you figure out what temperature and what heat setting and what air setting is best for what you're doing with your style. On my hair, when I want to really encourage my curl, I'll set my hair differently before I diffuse it, and I'll diffuse it on a low speed and a medium to high heat to encourage that curl. Today, I wanted volume and texture in my natural hair because I have some nice natural volume and texture, but I wasn't really looking to go real wavy, so I used the diffuser and worked my hair forward so that I could get some volume. Yesterday, I had a client come in who wouldn't necessarily consider her hair wavy, just has a simple bend, and we used this diffuser with this head. I think we used it on a combination of low and high speed with a medium to high heat, and we just went through and we diffused it. We would put the diffuser in and then just spin it forward just slightly to help to lift and support the wave she had. And if we took the time and did this slowly and more gently, we were actually able to encourage a nice soft wave in her hair. And then finished it off with a blow dryer and a round brush, and it was really kind of a nice wavy style that she might not always have a tendency to have. So this particular diffuser, to go back to this one, has different heads that you can use. This one has more of a blanket of diffused air. It doesn't have the bristles, so when you put this one on, it's not necessarily one that you're going to work in at your scalp. And it may offer more air and more heat, and it won't necessarily diffuse it out as much. So when you put this one on, let's see how it feels. Put this one on and you turn it on. You feel it, but I don't feel like it's as diffused. I think for my personal styling preferences, I wouldn't use this head to this diffuser. I wouldn't use this one on a high speed and high heat unless I wanted to encourage a lot of texture, or if I wanted to encourage more of a disheveled style. If you're going to put it up and you want that kind of unkept, controlled mess, you know what I mean? How you like that little bit of texture, sometimes you could use that. This isn't my go-to. I need to explore this one more and find out who it really works well. Somebody with fine hair that doesn't want to straighten their hair a ton but keep a little bit of that natural texture in the bend, this might work for them. This one is very similar to the first one in the fact that it's kind of set up a similar way as far as the holes and the amount of air it gives through, but this one does not have bendable bristles. This one sits a little bit more solid and harder on the scalp, so when we put it on, they don't really bend. I feel like it's very similar to the first one, but not quite as comfortable. I wouldn't necessarily go in and spin this one because it doesn't have that flexibility of that bendable bristle to just mold to the scalp and gently guide the hair forward almost like a brush. So this one would be good for people that really, you just want your curl to just do what it does naturally. You know how you have that wet hair look? I just want it to be like this, but dry. This might be a good one for that because you can tip your head to the side, lift up, and just leave it there using it on, say, a low setting with a medium heat, and just leave it there for a little bit to increase the amount of air as it's drying. Not really ruffling it up a whole lot, not really doing a whole lot to it, just holding it there to support the hair as it dries a little bit quicker than what it would in air. Often when I'm diffusing a client's hair and we're kind of introducing them to the idea of the diffuser, I'll encourage them to not necessarily feel like they have to dry it all the way. Depending on what you're doing with your style, you may not need to blow dry it all the way. It may be just a matter of blow drying it 3/4 of the way and then letting your wave and natural texture come out and finish up the job for you. It's like you're preparing the hair to finish on its own, if that makes sense. If you're looking for more texture and you're looking, like for me today, I took mine a little bit further because I wasn't looking to bring out the wave. I was just looking to bring out some texture and volume. So this is my new favorite diffuser I wanted to introduce to you. If you are in need of a diffuser and your blow dryer doesn't have a wide nozzle at the end and you feel like you want it, let me know. I'm getting some in. I have one in currently, and I'm getting in more soon, and they run around $15, $16. So if you're in need of a diffuser, let me know. But this works great with different styling products. Usually if you're using a diffuser, you're looking to support more texture and wave. So things like styling foams, sculpture gels, texture creams, things like that are great base products to use with products like this. Yeah, I'm enjoying this diffuser, and I'm enjoying the idea of using it in different ways. So allow yourself some time where you're not necessarily, maybe if you're new to the diffuser, you don't try it out like before you go out on a date night or before you go to work in the morning. Get up on a Sunday night, take a shower, wash your hair, get out, enjoy just playing around with the style and get to know your diffuser a little bit more. Or when you're in for your next visit, we can sit down and we can explore it and decide how it would work for you. Alrighty, I'm Karen Slack. Thank you for stopping and getting to know my diffuser with me today and taking a few moments so I can give you a few tips and tricks on how to use your diffuser. Obviously, you want to follow all your manufacturer's instructions on your diffuser and your blow dryer because they're meant to work together and do what they're meant to do. So, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Share with me how if you've used your diffuser, how you use it, what you've experienced. And we can get into even more tips on how to use it if you like. So let me know in the comments below if this works for you and what you think and how it feels. Yeah, I'm Karen Slack here at Unique Beauty. Thank you for listening and have a uniquely beautiful day. Oh, and there is a Unique Beauty and Meditation Instagram now. So if you go over and find Unique Beauty and Meditation on Instagram, I share pictures and inspiration and stuff on there. And I actually just recently finished up a little intuitive color inspiration card reading. So go over and check it out. Thank you very much. Have a uniquely beautiful day.